All right, honey. When I tell you guys this drama, this tea is in my lovely tea voice, piping hot, piping hot, piping hot. When I tell you the gloves are off, when I tell you B better have my money. Y'all are playing with people money out here. Y'all are playing with people careers out here. Y'all are playing with people emotions out here. Okay, when I tell you the stakes are high, and then I tell you, didn't Funky Dineva warn us about it? Didn't Funky Dineva warn us about it? Press 5 if Funky Dineva gave us a warning earlier this year. Come on now. Okay. Press 10 if you feel like what Funky Dineva was going through has nothing to do with the drama that is going on now. I'm curious to know the drama that Funky Dineva was going through, that same issue, the same stuff. Do you think it's still going on at TGIF? Is that what's causing it to be canceled? I heard today the show is canceled. I went over there. The show is canceled. Make it make sense. Shout out to another YouTuber. Honey, I'm just giving these shout outs. First it was Lovely T. Now it's Make It Make Sense. When I tell you he be right on the money, shit. He said that the other day it was going to get canceled, honey, and it is. When I tell you Al ain't playing with y'all, Al ain't playing with y'all. Y'all got one more time to try. You don't got one more time. Al gonna show you who he is, okay? Y'all may say, well, Al, you can't read. You ain't entertaining. You're boring. Honey, Al said, let me show you. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to be about it. And didn't Al do it? Didn't Al do his big one? Okay. Al said, y'all might embarrass me and humiliate me, but honey, I'm going to make you know it. Okay. When I tell you the show is canceled and it's affecting them, I heard Claudia, and I don't even got to say I heard, because my party crashers, shout out to my party crashers. Where my party crashers at? My party crashers reached out to me and they sent me receipts of Miss Claudia Jordan in the comment section over there. Mind you, this shit, it gets so sticky. It's getting kind of sticky. You know, TGIF, that is the show with Claudia, Armon, and Al is on. It was supposed to come on today at 8. Al said, no, ma'am, let's cancel this. Boop. Okay. And my Nene Leak voice. Boop. Okay. And Al decided to go on his own YouTube channel and do his own show, okay, with his own crew, okay, okay. And I did watch a little bit of it, and I will show you what they were talking about that really got my ears rolling. Because, honey, when I tell you Al, honey, he got some smarts, okay? Oh, Al is somebody you do not want to play with. Armon is someone you don't want to play with on the screen in front of the camera. But behind the scenes, honey, Al is that bitch. Okay. Listen, this is what they were talking about over there at Al's show. I want y'all to listen.
That you can't sleep, you can't eat, you're suffering depression, you're suffering mental health episodes, then the therapist can actually write you a note that literally.
That's what Megan is dealing with here, to make sure that further investigation. Is this what I'm hearing? Attorneys on the platform.
That is correct. And let me say, the number one mistake that employees fail to make, that all employees should do if you have a hostile work environment claim, is you need to.
Did you catch it? When you have a high-style work environment claim, when I tell you he feels like he working in a high-style environment, okay? And honey, he's going to reap all them benefits because y'all stressing him out. He can't sleep at night. You guys are talking about him on social media in a negative light. This has ruined his life. Girl, this is a lot. This is a lot. And I'm going to finish showing y'all that later. Girl, it's so much going on in these streets. Going live, bye. Okay. I believe it's responding now, I think. All right. Well, we'll have to see. Okay. Well, I can't wait to see that. About the roast now. He about to put out on a video now. Okay, Al, grow up a set. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like Armon, people are saying, is about to go live right now. But honey, I'm still gonna do my live right here. My live is on the issue. Ooh. Well, what y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to stop and postpone and then come back? Which one? Which one? Comment, let me know. Okay. All right. So right here, I do have the receipts. Comment, let me know. Press 1 if you think we should postpone it. Press 5 if we should keep going. Which one? Okay. Because everything is coming out. Well, I will show you this. Claudia, she was also on live today. And she says, shut the F up. I had nothing to do with the roast material. These are grown men. Okay. So also she states this. Hey guys, I love you all and I hope things can be saved. I know how much this means to y'all and trust me, I am trying. So is Armon. Talk soon. So it definitely feels like these two are in works. Armon and Claudia, they are working together to try to save the show. That's what it looked like. And I didn't clown Al. Shit, I ain't clown nobody. So let's see here. Pam says, I just heard TGIF is canceled. In the house, Gigi, you on point. Al shook that bag and them too. So who's lying? Claudia about Al was jealous and harassing her. Woo, I tell you. All right, so let's go here. Also, Claudia says, I called Al today to try one last time to fix it. He ignored me, so F it. All right. So she is mad and seems like Armon is mad now too. All right, listen, we got the memo. He's Jade. I thought you watching both lives. Okay. He's on live. Okay. So I just started my live. So I'm going to finish up and then I'll go there later. Okay. I'm going to get him on the back end. So please don't put in the goddamn chat, Armon is on live. You already said that. Don't be a bot. Don't keep doing this shit over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. Okay. Wednesday, we got it. We got it. He's going to address the situation. I'm going to have to make a video about that later on tonight or tomorrow. I don't think I can just go over there and click on his video. Shit, I ain't trying to get in a strike. It's a damn heat wave. So also, Claudia states this. She says, Al was having side convos with Armon, trying to get me fired, and having side convos with me, trying to get Armon fired. Then we found out and we squashed our beef. Al been miserable since we made up. All right. So Claudia states that it's Al. Al was the moving piece. He was having side convos with Armon, trying to get her fired. Do you believe that? Do you really believe that Al was trying to get Claudia fired? And then he was having convos with me, trying to get Armon fired. So then we found out and we just squashed the beef. Now, how long have Claudia been beefing with Al? I know it's been some time because Tasha K said it was before Armon even got involved. So I'm curious. Then I came across these clips. Do you guys remember this?
I know what I'm not. I know how I'm good to people. I know how I treat people. And we're gonna leave it at that. And I can sleep well at night because I am proud of myself. I unfollow if you disrespect with me and yell at me and make me cry. So yes, I did. Okay? That's all I'm giving y'all tonight. And that's it. Listen, y'all, I keep a lot of stuff to myself that is painful. To not have World War III. And we're gonna continue that. I wanna keep it classy, so we're gonna keep it classy.
Oh, okay, Stevie, listen, y'all gotta call in and tell me what people say. I don't want to have to keep on reading, goddamn it. Okay, in the comment section, y'all need to call in and tell me what was said. Okay, I gave you the number. Hit the live. The live is at the top. Is it the live at the top? Did I put the link at the top? Okay. All right. Steven said, Armon said they on break right now. I thought you just said he was about to roast his ass. Which one is it? See how y'all lie? Okay. Chat link. See how y'all lie? Y'all just said Armon was about to roast his ass, but he ain't But how he gonna roast his ass talking about he friends with him? Which one is it? Claudia trying to save face in the comment section knows it. Claudia is already showing too much. Claudia just said F Al. So shit. Believe what you want to believe. I'm gonna believe on Make It Make Sense. Make It Make Sense said it's gonna be a long ass break. Oh shit. Girl, I don't know. If it was a vacation break, don't you think they would have told y'all this beforehand? Huh? Why just all of a sudden? Why? That don't make sense. Now do a caller. Caller. If I'm going to take a goddamn break, I'm going to let your ass know way beforehand. You know what I mean? Shit. Girl, bye. Believe what you want to believe. I'm not one to shove shit down your throat, okay? But this is what Claudia felt about Funky Dineva. So I think to learn our future, we got to learn our past.
Don't try to push me into saying more. If you fuck with me and you like me, then stay following me.
The confusion, and maybe Flame is confused, is because I didn't say a name. My issue, Flame, my issue, world, is not with Flame Monroe. My issue is with Claudia Jordan.
That's what it is. And I think Al Reynolds, I don't think Al Reynolds' issue is with Armon. I don't think Al issues with Armon. Al issues with Claudia. Bitch, we got it right. It's the same scenario. Okay. Hear me out. Okay, Claudia feels bullied by gay men like Funky Dineva and Al. Claudia say they always yelling at her and screaming at her and making her feel less than. So she's a woman. She's not about to go against Funky Dineva and Al. They're men. She said, bitch, I'm going to get your community to go against your ass. So I guess she was going to get Flame Monroe, right, to handle Funky ass. And, you know, that's why people thought it was issues with Funky and and Flame. But Funky said, bitch, I don't got no issue with Flame. It's the one behind. It's the puppet master. And that's the same scenario people are trying to make out, or this is what Tasha K made out with this last one. The Al issue is not with Armon, it's really with Claudia, the one behind. Al and Claudia have been having issues in the past from a long time ago. And then look at the goddamn receipt she just put up on here. Claudia just put up here. What she say? She says, I called Al today to try one last time to fix it. He ignored me, so fuck it. Now, do you think that sounds like somebody that's on fucking vacation? Huh? Do it sound like it's somebody that's on fucking vacation? Press 1 if it sounds like they really on vacation. Press 10 if hell no, that don't sound right. I'm asking for a friend. If you on vacation, why the hell you trying to call them and fix it? Y'all on vacation. Huh? See, so don't you do that shit. Don't you come in my goddamn face playing in my face, telling me what somebody said, okay? Don't you do it. Think about it before you tell me anything. Think about it before you tell me anything. I don't like when you just tell me shit. Don't do that. Think about that shit before you tell me, okay? Don't feed me bullshit. I'm saying what I'm saying. Then she dropped, and this was recently, this was going on, and I blew it up because these are the original screenshots. This was just at Fox Soul. I don't know what nobody's saying. All I'm saying is what my party crash sent me and what I see with my own damn eyes. Okay? It says Al was having side conversations with Armon, trying to get her fired. We talking about my lifestyle. We talking about $300K goddamn dollars on the line. $300,000 on the line? Bitch, do you know how many people would take a motherfucker out for that? Hell yeah. Feelings involved, high stakes involved. And she blaming it all on Al. Al trying to get somebody fired. Al is the one that's trying to start this shit. That's what Claudia said. Unless this is a fake Claudia. Unless this is a fake Claudia with a wrench, a fake ass wrench. Which one is it? Comment, let me know. Is this the real Claudia? Press 5. If this a fake ass Claudia, press 15. But what y'all not gonna do, keep on running me bullshit in my face again and again. Y'all be saying one shit in the comment section, goddamn. I already seen it. You don't gotta keep repeating it like a goddamn troll. That's shit. Come on now. And you know I acknowledge it because I said it. So she says Al was having side conversations with Armon, trying to get me fired. Now, how does she know that? Do you think Al told her I was having conversations with Armon to get you fired? Or was Claudia and Armon talking and Armon told her his ass is trying to get your ass fired, bitch? And she says, conversations with me trying to get Armon fired. So Claudia was like, girl, child, he was trying to get you fired. So they both don't like Al. They both don't like Al. And this is the proof. Tasha K was right. Funky Dineva seems to be right. Shit, y'all got the phone lines. Y'all can click in. Al been miserable since we made up. Ooh. Now, Claudia just said she tried to make up with his ass. In the same post, she's going to say he's miserable. He's been miserable. Girl or Earl, but she did say that, hey guys, I love you all. Hope things can be saved. She does want to save the show. Okay. This show is her baby. She loved this show. I know how much this means to y'all, and trust me, I am trying, and so is Armon. So Armon and her are a team. They are definitely a team, and that's why I put them together. You see that? I did. I said, whose side y'all on? 44% Funky Dineva. Shout out to the Funky Bunch. Woo woo. Then behind that, we got Claudia and Armon. They team. Woo woo. Okay. And I guess Claudia and Armon should just have their own show. And they're going to try to get their own show without Al. That's what I feel like. You know, they're going to come back and they're probably going to do Claudia and Armon without Al and just do what they do. Do you think that's a big possibility? Can they make it happen? I don't know. Comment, let us know. Then in the third place, we have Tasha K, the winos. Y'all slipping off. Okay. What happened? Did y'all have a wino meeting that say don't support me no more? Huh? Because y'all was up in here thick. Y'all not up here no thick no more. I think y'all had a town hall meeting about me. Okay. Uh-huh. And then we have Al in last place. What's to be suspected because he's just not very popular. So I get that. What happened that made you now fall out before? I mean, she told us so many times, and I'm going to replay what made Al fall out with her. Claudia states that she witnessed Al talking shit about her in a text message. Okay. And I believe I have some of this right here. Armon came out on Twitter today. He had a lot of things to say, and I did report on that. And I want you guys to check this out.
Armon up. I didn't hype him up to like say this stuff. It's a roast.
They haven't asked you to host Dish Nation. She hasn't even introduced you to the president that she says loves her so much. But she fueled you to go in on Al.
When I get along with Al, well, we used to be friends. I put him on the show. You know, we used to be friends. We haven't been friends in a long time. I will say that. And I haven't been happy with some of the behind the scenes things he's been doing. And it's been like really like shocking over the years to see, like, I didn't really know this person like I thought.
Because she was too bitch to do it herself. Right? Just like when she was talking shit about Funky, she was too scared to do it herself. She used you as the pawn, and because you're emotional and erratic and easy to manipulate, you went in talking about things you knew nothing about because you ain't been there long enough.
I wanted to tell you, Claudia, this is not including, not only does this solidify your disdain for Al, you never liked him. You always wanted to punish him and get him back.
This is what happened early on with Al, that he had to apologize to me several times.
So listen here, for everybody that want to say, why did Claudia fall out with Al? She's going to tell you right now. Open your ears, listen.
You don't have to. You don't have to apologize to me, but he apologized to me, but I never looked at him the same. He got caught talking shit on a text, and he had to confess, and he said some foul shit about me. And that's where the chemistry first. I'm just gonna tell it. I feel like I should say what the origin is because I'm getting blamed.
Armon wasn't even on the team yet. So the fact that Armon has all this information about.
So you heard it, right? You heard it.
Who Al was and how he wants to do this and sabotage the show and all of that. And it's like you weren't there long enough to even know. Claudia been on this energy because Claudia throws a rock and hides her hand.
And is Tasha K telling the truth? Listen, I'm not on Tasha K's side. I'm not a windo, but is she telling the damn truth on that? But Funky Dineva done warned us about it all. Going back to him.
We got it out there now. My issue is with Claudia Jordan. Flame, you were just a pawn in Claudia's game.
Oh, shit! Does that sound like something that just happened? Press 20 if it sounds like the same damn play. Oh, shit. And this is dated earlier this year. This is dated earlier this year. Come on now. I can't make this shit up. Come on now.
It's out there now. Now, I'm going to reserve why I have an issue with Claudia Jordan, just in case somebody want to get froggy. I'm going to leave that one in the chamber. Of the confusion, and maybe Flame is confused, is because I didn't say a name. My issue, Flame, my issue, world, is not with Flame Monroe. My issue is with Claudia Jordan. We got it out there now?
All right. Now, somebody said Al is going to sue because in his contracts, they were supposed to talk, was not supposed to talk about his marriage. And now there was a breach. And yes, Claudia had her hands in this. Do you really feel that Al will sue? It's a possibility, especially if Armon start really going after him. It is a big possibility. Like I said before, earlier today on Al's show, they were talking about tension in the workplace and how he can take action. I'll let you hear what I heard from Al's show today, because you know Al went on with his panel today.
That all employees should do if you have a hostile work environment claim is you need to see a therapist. Here's why.
Yes.
Many people do not realize that a hostile work environment claim can trigger what's called stress leave.
So he's going to go into a therapist. He was probably going to talk to his therapist. That's why Al was not on social media. And he's going to have his paperwork all documented, and he's going to do a stress leave, and he's going to set up the sue. He's going to do it right. Al, he's a smart person. He know the law. He's around, and if he don't know the law, he's around very intelligent people that do know the law.
It's covered under workman's compensation. It is no different than if you were working at a warehouse and something fell on your foot and broke your foot, right? We all know you could use workers' comp.
So she said it's compared to something falling on your foot and hurt. So when you're in a work environment and your feelings are hurt, or it's so intense, it's uncomfortable, and it make you cry, it make you can't sleep at night, then you have legal action to do something about it. And it's no reason why they're just not talking about this on Al's show after this. I think this is ringing a red flag. Okay, what do y'all think? Lady A said, everybody talking about me on these YouTube streets. Hey, they better put some respect on my goddamn name. Shit, I'm like, Lady A, who else talked about me? Comment in the comment section. What YouTuber said the messy sweet spot recently? I want to know. Put it in the comment section, okay? I want to know. I want to know who giving me credit. Let me know, okay? All right. So this is Claudia again.
Of the confusion, and maybe Flame is confused.
I know what I am. I know what I'm not. I know how I'm good to people. I know how I treat people. And we're going to leave it at that. And I can sleep well at night because I am proud of myself. I unfollow if you disrespect with me and yell at me and make me cry. So yes, I did.
All right. So listen to what she said. I unfollow if you disrespect me, yell at me, and make me cry. Yes, I did. Now, this was referring to Funky Dineva, but she did the same play when it came to Al, right? Didn't she say Al yelled at her? And I'll go here because she said, according to here,
mind you, this is way before Armon got hired, Gumby. This was when, Funky, was
this is when she called Al the F word because Al was yelling at her in front of production and disrespected her. And that's when she said she's tired of working with these F-bombs. Now, hell, I think it's something. If Claudia, this the second gay man that you falling out with in the workplace, girl, maybe you need to leave these gay men alone, Claudia. Okay? Because why are y'all making Claudia cry? Huh? Lord have mercy. Shit, she better not get on Armon bad side. He sure gonna make her goddamn cry. He gonna make her want to just take herself on out of here. Shit, she better keep close with Armon, because that's one person she don't want on the bad side. Okay, shit. She thought Al and Funky Dineva was something. Huh. But why is she always getting in line with these niggas? Why is she getting in line with these? She stay getting in bed with them. But let's go.
I guess in contract negotiations, I don't know if this is before or after, but she goes, it was horrible. He was yelling at me and blames me in front of production, of course, totally throwing me under the bus. I'm so over these.
No way. I don't believe it. Hell. All right. So I'll put that to say she's talking about Al when it comes to this, but it's the same rhetoric. It's the same play.
Immunity.
It's the same play. Do you guys see the same play with Al and Funky Dineva? Now, I would think, okay, you went to this play with Funky Dineva. You're not going to go around this thing again. I would think we learned our lesson with Funky Dineva, but it does not seem that to be the case.
Thing that bothers me is thinking I
have an animosity towards the community when I created the show to make it a safe space where they weren't, they're not gimmicky on our show. Like, there are men in the community that are not being pimped out to be like my bestie or my props. They have their voices. They actually get heard the most. And I love that. I love that there's a show that doesn't exploit gay or bisexual men that have them looking like pawns. Like, they actually have, and they've been able to flourish in that space. I love that. I brought T.S. Madison show to the platform. I love Maddie. I just want people to like not believe that bullshit because that really bothered me.
He was yelling at me and blames me in front of production, of course, totally throwing me under the bus. I'm so over these.
No way.
Okay. Then I say, who? She says, Al, it's super ridiculous. I said, Jesus. She goes, super ugly, quote, no good deed goes unpunished.
Oh, no good deed goes unpunished. So she definitely want revenge. But Al made her cry, and that was recent. But we saw this same act right here.
That's all I'm giving y'all tonight. And that's it. Listen, y'all, I keep a lot of stuff to myself that is painful. To not have World War III. And we're going to continue that. I want to keep it classy.
So she says she keeps a lot of stuff to not have World War III. She's been keeping a lot of shit. Because then she just say that recently, that she can say a lot of more stuff, but she's not going to tell it because if she did, the internet would.
I know what I am. I know what I'm not. I know how I'm good to people. I know how I treat people. And we're going to leave it at that. And I can sleep well at night because I am proud of myself. I unfollow if you disrespect with me and yell at me and make me cry. So yes, I did. Okay? And that's all I'm giving y'all tonight. And that's it. Okay. Listen, y'all, I keep a lot of stuff to myself that is painful. To not have World War III. And we're going to continue that. I want to keep it classy. So we're going to keep it classy. Because I'm proud of myself.
All right. So hold on. Let me address. They said, wait a minute. Wasn't Claudia on your show last night? Child, the flip-flop. Ain't nobody safe out here. First of all, I ain't flip and I ain't flop because I ain't on nobody's team. Claudia don't know me. Claudia, she was on the platform. She wanted to speak her truth. I allowed her to speak. I did not disrespect her. It was a great exchange. It was not an interview. Because if it was an interview, I would have had my notes. I would have had questions. I didn't question her or nothing, so it ain't no goddamn flip-flop. Just because somebody comes on my live, what I supposed to kiss their ass? Shit, y'all already told me I was too nice to her, that I was kissing ass. And I don't kiss ass, but I'm very respectful and I'm very nice. She's a nice girl. She came up here. She was very nice. She was very respectful. And that's what I'm going to give. Listen, you can't put no battery in my motherfucking bag. I don't work for Tasha. I don't work for Claudia. I don't work for none of these niggas, okay? None of these niggas ain't do shit for me, okay? None of them ain't do nothing for me. So, all that flip-flop shit, I can see if a bitch really did some shit for me. You know what I mean? If a bitch did some shit for me and we cool and that's my girl. That's something different. Shit. Claudia ain't give me no goddamn donations. Did y'all see Claudia drop a donation? Now, if she getting $300,000. If she would have dropped $1,000 donation, maybe I would have. Maybe I wouldn't say. Maybe I'd be talking about Krishan Rock. Drop a goddamn donation, ho. Shit, Cash App. Listen, holla at my Cash App. $ PINKLIPS500. Okay, you want me to shut this mouth? Holla at this goddamn Cash App. Okay. Talk about, goddamn it, what? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out up in here. Shit. Okay. But I think Claudia is beautiful. I still think she's beautiful. Okay, I will say that. But I will not ignore that Funky Dineva is hurt behind it. Claudia is hurt behind it. Al is hurt behind it. These people are hurting, and it's a real serious situation going on. I don't know if these gay men are picking on Claudia or Claudia picking on these gay men. But it's something to do with Claudia and these gay men, because that's why she felt so strongly to say the F-bomb to Tasha K. She said, Tasha K, I'm so sick of these F-bombs, okay? She didn't say the F, but she insinuated her. She might as well have been said it, goddammit. That's how you felt. That's what you were sticking in your mind. You just didn't put it on paper. And of all people, you'd tell Tasha K. And wasn't Tasha K, and I don't got shit against Tasha K, but wasn't she known as transphobic and homophobic? That's what y'all was throwing out in these streets. So she felt comfortable to talk to a homophobic, transphobic person about that and say that shit to that person out of all people. So that just shows, you know, she been watching Tasha K and how Tasha K be talking. And she probably agrees with that shit. I don't know. But then she want to do so much for the community. Why she want to do so much for the community? I don't know why she don't. Listen. Shit, the community don't want to do shit for the community, but she want to do shit for the community. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. But then they say it was all because Funky Dineva is the motherfucking clout. And Funky Dineva is a motherfucking clout. Funky Dineva, if it wasn't for that Funky Dineva, TGIF will be who? Funky Dineva is, honey, that's the dollar bill right there. Now, Al, maybe he had the plug when it comes to helping with the management. So both of the gays worked. I don't know shit. I'm just learning all this shit, but I got the phone lines open for anybody that want to call in. And I reached out to everybody. Well, no, I didn't send a message to Al, but I reached out to the other ones. So, honey, and you know, y'all
the
really
confusion, and maybe Flame is confused, is because I didn't say a name. My issue, Flame, my issue, world, is not with Flame Monroe.
And I'm so glad that Funky Dineva did not fall for the okie doke. I'm so glad that Funky Dineva did not start really windmilling on Flame and they start fighting each other. You know, and I wonder if it is true. I don't know if Claudia did put the battery in Armon's back. I don't know. They did talk. They did talk about Al. They both talked about how they don't like Al. So it makes sense that Claudia would probably tell a lot of shit to Armon, information about Al. Tasha K said she done told her a whole bunch of shit about her. And she just runs out the mouth. Tasha says that out of all people, me, shit. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. What do y'all think? Hold on. It's another clip where Funky Dineva goes off. Y'all gotta listen to this.
This, we finna get into whoever that said this was clickbait. It wasn't clickbait. Bitch, I never told y'all I was going in on anybody. And I know that's what some of y'all tuned in for. That's not my tea. I don't get down like that. I like love, peace, and happiness. I just saw the bullshit that
I like love, peace, and happiness too. That's what I stand on too.
Bitch pulled for what it was, and I had to let that hoe know I got her number. And
I know that's right. And he's talking about Claudia. And this was 5 months ago. This was months ago. And we are at the same situation again. And against Claudia and Al. Make no mistake about it. This situation really has to do with Claudia and Al. Claudia and Al. Claudia and Al. So before I go on, I just see some shit and I think it's so disrespectful and I gotta call it out. We got over 900 people up in this chat and we only got 250 likes. What are we doing right now? Come on, party crashers. Everybody and their goddamn mama's going live right now. So you know it's hard up. You know it's up to the challenge. You know I need that goddamn like. You know I need you to subscribe here to the Messy Sweet Spot, bitch. The Messy Sweet Spot. I don't got no pot to piss in. I'm not kudos with none of these bitches. None of them. Hit that goddamn like, okay? Shit. And if I ever be cool with him, I'll let you know. Get the damn likes up. Get the likes. Get the damn likes. If Claudia up in here, feel free to hit that link, Claudia. If Armon in here, feel free to hit that link, Armon. I did message you, Armon, in the Instagram, but you ain't look at it, okay? Anybody apart, Al, if you watching, hit the link, call the number, honey. Just come up here with love and respect, and we gonna be good, okay? Tell your side. People want to know what's really going on. So I'm gonna continue to play. This is months ago. Funky Dineva, and you see shots at Claudia Jordan.
Play with me in my motherfucking face, smiling and kikiing while you conniving and doing some shady ass shit in the background. It's a lot of shady shit going on in the background that's been going on in the background since day one, and I've stayed quiet about it.
See, this shit was going on before Armon got there. So that's why people are saying Claudia is the puppet master behind it. Do you get that?
I'm going to remain to stay quiet about it because I don't indulge in mess and I don't like being in beef with drama people. But bitches is not going to play in my face in 2024. In my life, I've always been taught to be the bigger person. And I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I don't care what the Bible's saying. I don't care what your mama and all of them say. Being the bigger person has never served me. There are people who I have shown grace to, who I should have punched in the fucking face.
Oh, shit, boy. Ooh, I did not know he was going to say that. Now, for Funky Dineva to say some shit like that. Now, mind you, now Claudia says that she loves Funky Dineva. How can you love Funky Dineva, but you brought him through so much pain? Make it, girl, something up. Something is up.
Literally, in 2024, that's the energy that I'm on. I'm not being the bigger person anymore. I'm not turning the other cheek anymore. You fuck with me, I'm calling you out. I'm calling out your antics, your little games. I'm letting you know that I fucking see you. And bitch, two can play. It's as simple as that. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't bother people. I stay in my own little corner. I do my little commentary. I go down to the bar and get drunk. I don't bother nobody. So don't come fucking with.
Yeah, he is right. Now they said this is an old video. No shit, Sherlock Holmes. Didn't I tell y'all this was a video from 5 months ago before I started this video? Please press 2 to let Lakeisha know I already stated this is an old video and this is an issue he had with Claudia, and it's the same situation with a different character that we see this week with Al. Claudia get into it with Funky. Claudia is into it with Al. This is the same narrative that Tasha K came with. I didn't make this shit up. I'm not the master. Tasha K put 2 and 2 together. And the reason how Tasha K put 2 and 2 together, because Claudia was friends with Tasha K. They were exchanging information. Claudia opened up to Tasha K. Claudia told Tasha K so much shit about Al. That's why Tasha K says Claudia would talk to anybody and she spills tea to anybody. And that's why people feel that Claudia was spilling a lot of tea to Armon. And we do have the proof to pull it. Because when we go to the receipts that my party crasher sent me that Claudia just put up on here, it states, where is it at? It says right here, Al was having side conversations with Armon trying to get me fired and having side conversations with me trying to get Armon fired. Then when we found out Claudia and Armon came together, we squashed our beef and Al been miserable ever since. So you know they was pillow talking and talking shit about Al and trying to get his ass fired. Duh. They want to get Al out, bitch. I mean, come on. Wouldn't that be common sense? Bitch, they trying to get me out. Okay, he trying to get you out. Let's come together. Let's work on getting that nigga out. But honey, they tried that shit with Al. Al said, bitch, I'm canceling all this shit. Ho, okay? Cancel both of you bitches, okay? Honey. But this shit been going on for a long time, okay? It's a long time. A long time before Armon, okay? So that is just what people are saying out here in these streets, girl. Shit. Lakeisha gonna try to put me on like I'm trying to act like he just said that new. I've been saying it's months ago. Okay.
And that's literally what it boils down to. But y'all want to talk about Kelly Price. Like I used to call her Jelly Rice. Kelly Price people. Listen, Kelly, this what else we're going to have to do in 2024. We're going to have to start naming names. We're going to have to start naming names. Because Kelly Price, we want to know who was up there cheating, who was up there fornicating, who was up there drunk. She said all that. Of course she talking about me on Fox Soul. I mean, that's just what she do. That's just.
Now, do you think this was a long time ago? And just to let you guys know, I guess people want me to let you guys know that Armon said that the show is not canceled. Armon said that the show will be on and soon. It's coming soon. I don't know the date. Didn't give me a date. That is from Armon. Now, Make It Make Sense said that it's canceled until further notice, and I guess in July, which is next month, and they would decide if they wanted to stay and go. And Make It Make Sense dropped this tea yesterday. Okay, Make It Make Sense has a track record of getting good receipts. That's why I need to start reacting to his shit. Okay. Shout out to Make It Make Sense. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh my God. Let's get back to it. And shout out to all parties involved. Shout out to Funky Dineva and the Funky Bunch. Shout out to Armon Wiggins. Shout out to Claudia. Shout out to who else? Who else in this shit? Shout out to Al Reynolds. How can I forget about you, boo? Shout out to you, Al. Shit. Shout out to Tasha K. I don't got shit against none of y'all. I don't know none of y'all. You know, if y'all want to hook me up with a cash app, I can be a good friend. Okay, that's it. That's all. Let's play.
She do, or whatever. But what these numbers do? What these numbers doing?
Oh yeah, so he says that they said that Claudia is talking about Funky Dineva, and it reminded me of this because while Al was doing the show, Claudia was talking about Al at the show. I mean, by saying this, Al was having side conversations with Armon trying to get me fired. Is this talking about Al or is this not talking about Al? Press 1 if this is talking about Al. Press 4 if this is not talking about Al. And this was going on the Fox Soul channel while Al was on live doing his own thing on his channel. So I'm sure people was texting Al saying, Al, Claudia is talking about you on Fox Soul. So everything that you saw Funky going through is the same process that Al is going through as well. As far as her getting and works with Flame, trying to agitate Funky. I guess with her getting in works with Armon, trying to agitate Al. With her saying that Funky Dineva made her cry and yelled at her and disrespect her. She also said the same about Al. Now, it could be true. everything that she said could be true, right? These gay men is keep messing with her, or it could be not true. I don't know. I'm not saying nobody, I'm just putting it out here what it is, okay? Okay. Let me hear it again. The spirit just say play. Play,
Of the
GG.
confusion, and maybe Flame is confused, is because I didn't say a name. My issue, Flame, my issue, world, is not with Flame Monroe. My issue is with Claudia Jordan. We got it out there now? My issue is with Claudia Jordan. Flame, you were just a pawn in Claudia's game.
And I don't think Al gonna say that to Armon, because Al seemed like he ain't gonna go back and forth with nobody. Al, he's a different type. He's a different type of gay. You know, all gays ain't created equally. Y'all know that, right? All gays gonna react differently. Al and Funky, they're two different gays. So we're gonna have to see how Al gonna don't do this. Al got that shit canceled, honey. Al said, fuck you, bitch. Okay. Trust me. Al, and can I want to know this? Do you think Claudia knew that it was not going to be a show on Monday? Do you think Claudia knew it was not going to be a show on Monday? Comment, let me know. Huh? What? Press 4 if you feel like Claudia knew the show today was going to be canceled. Press 8 if she had no idea. She had no idea the show was going to be canceled today. I think she had no idea. I think she had no idea. She would have told us. She would have forewarned us. All right. So some people feel like she wouldn't knew. Well, tell me this. This is why I say that, right? Because in a post, she said that Al came up with a post and he said that the episode was canceled. And she said that makes the views go down. So why would he say that? You know, as if the show is going to keep pushing on. But if you're going on vacation, then if you're going on vacation, girl, it don't make sense. It's not making sense. Do y'all remember when she said that, or do I need to pull that up? Do I need to pull that up? No, I think I need to pull it up. I think I need to pull it up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. Here, let me do this. Let me pull it up right now so I can get the whole thing. And you guys can see what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second. While I'm pulling up, can we please get the likes? Anybody out here, if you want to hit that link, Mel, I see you. Feel free to hit that link. Come on up here. Oh, where, man, where is it when I need it? Where is it when I need it? Okay, come on, Jamie. Jamie, that's me. Shout out to Jamie, that's me. And shout out to Sean Davy Way. Y'all know Sean Davy Way? Yeah, I got this tea from Sean Davy motherfucking Way. Let me bring this up here. See, this is why I think she had no idea that she was going on vacation today. Okay?
The white people, they did not make us pit us against each other. It's something we've been doing for years, ever since the tea started. What's up, Justin? Farrah Franklin, I gotta see you soon. Yeah.
Now she telling all this tea. You know this girl would have told us, girl, we on vacation or something. She's trying to save the show. Her and Armon is trying to save the show. And I'm sure it's more scandals going on behind the scenes. Do you think they all made up and everything is lovely doubly? Press 8 if they all made up and everything is lovely doubly. No. It's still friction. And you know it is because you seen Claudia post. Claudia just said, fuck it. I tried to call him today, but he ain't pick up. Fuck it. Do that sound like a goddamn Grady Bunch? And you want to sit up here and in my motherfucking face and lie? Let's go.
Everyone gets roasted. Like a real roast, they go. If you think our roast was mean, please look up the roast of Flavor Flav, Pam Anderson. Basically, look up any roast. Those people, you're like the look at my face. I was like, oh, that's how they be. They have you gagging every time because that's what a roast is. The show was on yesterday. So Al put a post out, I guess, saying that the show was canceled.
Listen to this. Listen to this. This is what I'm talking about. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen. Keep your ears open now.
So Al put a post out, I guess, saying that the show was canceled, and I feel like that was misleading. I think he meant whatever he does on YouTube. I've never seen the show, so people thought that there was no show, and guess what? That makes the numbers go down, right? We had pre-taped that show on Thursday, and it was all good before the roast episode. So that show was fine. It was in the can. So it was a good show. So that show was on. I was eating food. So I think that post, whatever he posted, I don't follow him. So I think that post he posted.
Girl, she unfollowed his ass. She unfollowed Al. And she's still not going to follow Al. And Al got more pull. Al has a lot of pull. And I thought Tasha K was just talking shit. But how the show ain't on and they did not know and make it make sense knew before all of them. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Honey. So Claudia thing is she want to keep her baby going. This is Claudia's baby. She does not want people to think the show is canceled because she just said it loses momentum and the views go down. Now, why in the hell would she want to take a vacation right now? She don't want to lose the momentum. She is upset about this. And I showed you the receipts of her bitching and yelling in the comment section today. Because she want to reach out to her fans of TGIF. She cares about them. And she want to save them to let them know we're still working behind the scenes. She said her and Armon are trying to save the show. Okay? So, and you know, Al, he is very classy. It seems like he's not going to come out here bitching and screaming and doing all that carrying on. You know, he's very classy. He's a class act in front of the scenes. Now behind, I don't know. Hey, Lady A, I see you up in here in the building, baby. I see you, girl. Oh, what y'all think about this? Can we please get the likes up? It's a damn shame. We got over 1,300 people. I am new in this community, okay? Show your girl Gigi some love, okay? Come on now, get the likes up. Ain't no, why the likes so low? I'm black, okay? I know y'all black. Get the damn likes up. Come on, support black business. Shit. Listen, I'm LGBT. I put the T in that shit. Can I get a goddamn like for pride? Hey, can I get a cash app for pride? $ PINKLIPS500. Please give me a pride, what do you call that? A pride cash app, okay? Yes. Holla. I know that's right. Let's continue on. Let's go.
You free? Just wrapping up with Flame, she says. We can chat tomorrow. This is when Funky lost his damn mind. I wanted to tell you, Claudia, this is not including, not only does this solidify your disdain for Al, you never liked him. You always wanted to punish him and get him back. Armon wasn't even on the team.
Okay, did Tasha K, did she tell right? do Claudia don't like Al? She hasn't liked Al for a long time, and she always wanted to get him back. It seems to be right.
So the fact that Armon has all this information about who Al was and how he wants to do this and sabotage the show and all of that, and it's like you weren't there long enough to even know. Claudia been on this energy because Claudia throws a rock and hides her hand. I spent countless number of hours on the phone with manic Claudia, and I can show you the messages. Girl, will you just get on the phone? I can't get on the phone. I'm losing my shit. Just all the time. Just caring energy. Just all the time. And so here's the thing. Like, you knew that so-called roast was coming because you helped to plan it. Yo, girl, I ain't even unloaded the whole thread. I don't want to. But what I wanted to say is that you never liked Al.
All right. So that was that. I do have a little clip as well with her responding to it. And I'm just going to let this play.
I have to hype Armon up. I didn't hype him up to like say this stuff. It's a roast.
They haven't asked you to host Dish Nation. She hasn't even introduced you to the president that she says loves her so much. But she fueled you to go in on Al.
Do I not get along with Al? Well, we used to be friends. I put him on the show. You know, we used to be friends. We haven't been friends in a long time. I will say that. And I haven't been happy with some of the behind the scenes things he's been doing. And it's been like really like shocking over the years to see, like, I didn't really know this person like I thought.
Because she was too bitch to do it herself. Right? Just like when she was talking shit about Funky, she was too scared to do it herself. She used you as the pawn, and because you're emotional and erratic and easy to manipulate, you went in talking about things you knew nothing about because you ain't been there long enough.
I wanted to tell you, Claudia, this is not including not only does this solidify your disdain for Al, you never liked him. You always wanted to punish him and get him back.
This is what happened early on with Al, that he had to apologize to me several times. We didn't have to. You don't have to apologize to me, but he apologized to me. But I never looked at him the same. He got caught talking shit on a text, and on the text, and he had to confess. And he said some foul shit about me. And that's where the chemistry first. I'm just gonna tell it. I feel like I should say what the origin is because I'm getting blamed.
Armon wasn't even on the team yet. So the fact that Armon has all this information about who Al was and how he wants to do this and sabotage the show and all of that, and it's like you weren't there long enough to even know. Claudia been on this energy because Claudia throws a rock and hides her hand.
I have to hype Armon up. I didn't hype him up to like say this stuff. It's a roast. Tasha K said you told Armon that. I did not. Tasha K doesn't know what the fuck is going on unless Al called her, which you probably did.
I spent countless number of hours on the phone with manic Claudia, and I can show you the messages. Girl, will you just get on the phone? I can't get on the phone. I'm losing my shit.
So it definitely seemed like Claudia, because she is the main character, she does not have good relationships with friends. I mean, she has a history. Her and Funky Dineva, it went real bad. Her and Al, it went real bad. Her and Tasha K, it went real bad. Do I need to go on? Do you see a pattern here? Do you see a pattern here? Al, I can't give you a list of people Al have beef with in this circle. You know, but Claudia, she definitely have a list with all these supposedly be her friends.
Just all the time, just caring energy, just all the time. And so here's the thing. Like, you knew that so-called roast was coming because you helped to plan it.
Roast tells shit that is like kind of embarrassing and it kind of puts you on the spot. And if you're not doing anything wrong, then you shouldn't have to worry about it.
An amazing read, but it was very mean-spirited. It didn't come from a happy place. It didn't even come from a genuine place. It came from a place that sounds like you were fueled.
What do you think about the roast? I thought it was.
All right. So somebody said, well, yeah, can I tell you something, Chocolate Drop? Chocolate Drop. Just because you were here yesterday, everybody was not here yesterday, Chocolate Drop. And it's okay. It's okay to re-put out some information. Shit, some of y'all need some information to be keep putting out and putting out and putting out. Love yourself. Don't accept a nigga hitting you. Just because I said it yesterday, I might say it again. Shit. Wear a condom. Just because I said it yesterday, I'm going to say it again. Okay? Hit that like button. I said that yesterday. I'm going to say that shit again too. Hell yeah. I'm going to replay some shit that I feel like is very important and is dealing with this case. And some people were not here yesterday. Some people didn't even know this channel exists. Everything do not revolve around you, Chocolate Drop. Shit. Your ass could have just dropped on out, but your ass had to comment to show your ass. She had to show that ass. So I had to say something about that. Are y'all ready to, do y'all want me to open up the phone lines now? Press 2 if you want me to open up the phone lines right now. Comment, let me know. Okay. All right, so let's make these phone lines quick. Don't cuss. I'm the only one that can cuss. Don't you cuss on my shit. Don't you cuss on my shit now. Please don't cuss. Be respectful. And be quick because I can't keep you long, okay? People have short attention span. I might cut you off. All right. Hey, Male New York Review. How you doing? I know you be around. I be seeing you all around different chats, so I know you know some tea. What's going on?
Well, I like the shows, but first off, I wanted to tell you, listen, Miss Gigi, I love you, honey. I really do, because I don't sit backstage as long. I mean, I be trying. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Thank you.
I do. I'm like, girl, oh my gosh, I'm back here. Because I usually call in just to, anyway. But you know what I also think too? When you ask the people to like your video, you need to ask the people who share your content to put your stuff on their community wall. Because you know what?
Hold on. Wait, Mel. Good point. Can y'all share this? Can y'all share it? Share it. I know it was a time where I was running away from celebrity. And I'm on the fence still. But can you share it? Can you share? Share. People say, Gigi, I've been following you for more than 8 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, y'all did not know before. I have different names. You know what I'm saying? When I'm feeling a different season, when I'm feeling different mood, I reinvent myself, ho. Okay.
I love it. I was gonna say, can I play a game with you? I was gonna say, anybody who's your ride or die from day one, if they know that you are a reality show producer on YouTube, they should be the automatic mod. You see, the simple fact is you know, I know that about you.
Yeah, I'm a producer. I do it all, baby.
Yes.
But it was Living Fearless. It was Jessica Kohinoor, Gossip Girl XOXO. The list goes on. Behind it was TheMessySweetspot, and that's what we feeling right now.
But I will say, but I was gonna say too, it's fun. It's fun to have been along for the ride all these years, to see people come here from these different platforms and be like, oh, you know, and it's fun to me because I'm like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool to see you finally get the flowers you deserve, and to see people popped up here and you go through, you know, these conversations, these interviews, stuff like that. But yeah, if they do share your content, it would be very nice for them to put your stuff on the wall, because just showing a video on a, you know, channel is not good enough. It's actually put it on the wall.
Thank you, Mel. Y'all get it. Put it on the wall. They know. So give us a little insight about this drama.
Well, I mean, I watch your videos and everybody else's videos. What I feel is that it was a roast that went wrong. There was a roast that went, you know, left, and for me personally, I'm not sure if it's a storyline. I'm really confused by all.
Well, it's not a storyline. I can tell you that Al is not playing with you. Okay? Al don't play. It's not a storyline, and Al don't play them games.
Okay, I was going to say, so I'm going to say, you said a little while earlier about Armon. No. Where did?
No, I'm talking about Al Reynolds.
I'm looking at the comment there. No, I think that.
Comment. I'm going to answer that in a minute. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, so I was going to say with the Armon, I did watch his live stream just recently, and he said that he had to pop up because he wasn't too bothered about all the commentary, but he was bothered by the misinformation, by the idea that a roast took down Fox Soul. He said they were already scheduled for a vacation and a hiatus, and that everybody on the team knew about it. That's pretty much what's going on about that. He was a little confused why some of the people who have popped up for interviews or their live streams, from the panel, have not conveyed that to the audience. So that's what he says. So I'm not sure what other people are saying.
I never said, Armon, that his roast took down.
No, not you, but
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. My storyline has always been that it's been drama before Armon. And like Tasha K, because I didn't originate this idea. Claudia used Armon as a pawn to get back at Al, just like Claudia allegedly used Flame to get at Funky Dineva. It was the same play.
So that point, I think, from the interview you did, and because that part is definitely original to you, this theory, and I want to go a little further with this. I think that for me, what I would say is with Claudia, I think that with there's smoke, there's fire. I feel like with her, there's so many people, unfortunately, from the business, from these different channels that seem to have a problem with this woman. And at first, you kind of be like, okay, it's just like a conspiracy. But I believe,
you know what I gotta say, Mel.
Yeah.
When it all falls down.
Come on, lady.
And I think it will be, Armon. He ain't gonna play. He gonna play with you, but it's gonna be a matter of time. So all I gotta say, Claudia, you better be friends with Armon and keep his ass close. Cause once you betray his ass, Claudia, you thought Funky Dineva was bad. You thought Al was bad. Claudia, you better do the best you can to get his ass on the red carpet. You better do the best you can to get his ass bookings. Bitch, you better be his goddamn manager. Because you don't like when these gay men come out here and talk their shit and yell at you. So we'll have to see. Time will tell. Time will tell. But hold on, Mel, I'm gonna get right back to you. Now they said, where did you get the name Kohainor from? Well, Kohainor, it means a diamond. It's one of the biggest diamonds in the world, and it has a history and a story, And when I came up with that name, Kohainor, I was like, I can be somebody if I can get a name that nobody says and make everybody fucking say it. If I can make everybody and their goddamn mama say Kohainor, I know I'm that bitch, okay? That's what I said in my head because nobody didn't even know how to pronounce Kohainor. It was foreign. But honey, I did what I did. I had everybody saying that goddamn name. And like I can make a name, I can also throw that name away. And I have thrown that name away for some time. So now I'm at the Messy Sweet Spot. It hasn't even been a year for the Messy Sweet Spot. And honey, and just let you know, I can brand some shit, okay? And it's not the name that make me. It's I make the motherfucking name, okay? Okay? Oh, yeah, just like that. Okay, now let's get on some phone calls. So that's what it was, Black Pearl. Okay, calling from 424. You're live on the air. 424.
How you doing, Gigi?
I'm good, baby. I hear something in your background, but turn the radio and stuff off. Talk to me.
I had to mute you. So I feel like Claudia is behind all of this. Like, you got to really get into all of the previous episodes where, they was at the White House together and Al was telling Claudia he was going to be there. And I feel like if y'all both on a TV show together, how didn't you know Al was going to be at the White House? That's just like if me and you was friends. I would have been like, girl, I'm going to be at the White House. So I had already knew, it was really some shade between them two. And then, when Armon was saying, that, what Armon was roasting him, I was like, you know what? All of this seems like somebody that is on the show is feeding him all that. So I feel like Claudia don't want to be around none of them. Not Armon, not Al. And she
Well,
just
she
didn't want to
cannot
say that.
afford to get away from Armon, right? Not right now. She can't afford it because the word on the curve is she do people dirty, and people are already pointing at her. She does not like that pressure.
Right.
She's gonna have to keep Armon
Right.
in her back pocket. She cannot afford to get away from Armon or do him dirty or neglect him. She cannot afford that.
But if Al is having relationships with management, why would you even want to have told Armon all that tea when you know that that's your job that's on the line? And you know, if I feel like if Armon lose his job, he gonna spray everybody. Because what do he owe? What do he owe Claudia, or what do he owe Al? Because he's known both of them the same amount of time. So I feel like, you know,
well,
it's just a bunch of
Tasha
shit that's
K
on.
says that Claudia, that is about, she has an issue. She runs her mouth. Tasha say when they were friends that she ran her mouth about Al. So this is not the first time that Claudia runs to people talking about
No,
Al.
we've been seeing that since the Real
and
Housewives
tell-
of Atlanta.
Yeah,
Claudia
I don't
is
even
a
know all
messy
that.
bitch.
So yeah, when
Excuse
you
my language, Claudia's messy.
yeah, but that's TV. I wasn't really watching that, but that's TV. But this is real life. You know what I'm saying? But you
Yes,
asked me
you're
the
right.
question why Claudia would do that. And that was my answer. According to her other old friends, that she always tell and complain to other people about Al because she's been having issue for Al for a minute.
But my whole thing, I feel like Claudia is the one that got Al back into the industry, because when they was on that show, I think it was like Take 5 or whatever it was called, you know, that's when her and Al had got, you know, linked up. And, you know, Claudia gave Al that opportunity to be on Fox. So if I'm not mistaken, Claudia is the one.
Yeah,
saying
she
that
said
the
that
head of Fox
she
loved her.
put him on. Claudia put him on.
Yeah.
And most likely they probably have done each other favors. They have probably rubbed each other backs, right? They have benefited from each other.
So why want to let it all go to shit? Why tell Armon that he don't like you? Why tell him that? Like,
Because
come on now.
Claudia
You
said,
$300,000.
okay, you gonna let me answer the question. You said, Claudia, why tell Armon that shit about Al? She states right here, are you guys looking? Make sure y'all share my shit. Share it on the walls, share it in your drawers. I don't care. It says Al was having side conversations with Armon trying to get me fired. Do you understand? That's why she was saying it.
Yeah.
She also says having side conversations with me trying to get Armon fired. Then we found out we squashed our beef and Al been miserable ever since. So they're cool. They had conversations amongst themselves about Al trying to get them exit out. So they came together to try to get Al X'd out. I mean, let's not play here. Claudia, she wants fucking revenge. Armon, he wants fucking revenge. These are not the type of individuals that let shit go, be like, oh, you did me wrong, I forgive you, and I'm just gonna keep going. They have a reputation of, bitch, you scratch me, I'm getting your ass back.
I'm clawing you.
Right. They got a reputation for that.
I love you, my
unless
girl,
they didn't
Gigi.
change and
I was
got
a
the
little
Holy
nervous.
Ghost. Shit. How they been reborn?
Well, I love you, Gigi. I'm gonna let somebody else get
Thank
up
you,
on there.
baby.
I love you
you
so
too,
much. You're my
girl.
favorite.
Yes.
All right, baby. Good night.
All right,
Okay.
good night. Okay, what? Gigi, I've been here since the beginning. I remember when you used to have Armon on the show, My Shady Rainbow. Yep. That was a long time ago, child. Yes. To a shout out to you. Okay. Been here since the beginning, girl. All right, Lady A, how you doing, girl?
Hey, Gigi, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. So I wanted to look at this from both sides. From Claudia's standpoint, again, Gigi, great live with her on Saturday. I liked the look, Claudia in bed, dressed for the honeycomb, the negligee. It was really cool. And the good thing about your live is that it gave Claudia a platform where she can kind of just speak without people being antagonistic or aggressive or combative, Or
Can I
even-
say something about that, Lady A, that I want everybody in here to take away? I am a nice person. I am fair.
Yes,
and
you are.
I'm not going to disrespect anybody. I walk in love. Do you understand? If I go off on somebody, trust me, they have to do some real evil to take me there, because that is not how I operate. I wasn't raised like that, to just be disrespectful and just unhinged. That is not me. So even if I disagree with you, if you come on my platform with respect, trust me, I'm going to have respect for you. If you come in here disrespect, I'm just going to block your ass and take the garbage out. I don't have time. I don't have time. So go ahead, Lady A.
That's very true, Gigi. You are very objective. And it was really great for Claudia to have that type of, I'll say, representation, because she's by herself. It's Claudia and three men, and Flame. Like there's no one really like Claudia that she's working with, or that's even basically in this situation. It's a woman with like 4 or 5 men that's all in this mix. And I hear what people are saying, Dineva, Dineva and Flame Monroe, Armon and Al and her, and Claudia and Armon. Like it's a lot.
Hold on, Lady A. Friend of me? No, I'm not nobody friend of me. Okay?
No, I never said friend of me. What do you mean?
Oh, I'm just correcting somebody.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I don't talk to none of these people. Go ahead.
You're objective. I'm just saying from Claudia's standpoint, yes, she is the common denominator, it appears, but she's also the only woman. And I just want to, for myself, and I do see how it gets very messy in corporate America with Black people. It really does, Gigi. And Claudia cannot use any benefit that she may have with other Black women, where she can kind of argue and run to this manager, run to this HR, and throw a Black woman under the bus, which I kind of think she's inclined to do so.
Hold on, Lady A, I got to interrupt you. Mm-hmm. They said, first of all, Claudia, this whole scenario of her and a few gay men doing a talk show, this was not even a good ass idea. Someone else, this is what happens to people will take other people gifts. Okay. So Lady A, because I do got some other people, do you think it was a good idea, Claudia, with this concept of her and the gay men?
Well, I'm honestly, I don't think so, because Claudia's having a lot of issues. And okay, so now I'm on the other side. Yes, Claudia's by herself. That's the only woman, and again, we're talking about a whole group of people who are all Black people to varying degrees, all people of color, mainly Black. It looks very particular with Fox and like the corporate world. So on the other side, it does kind of look like Claudia is having difficulties working in a group, especially working in a group with Black people. Because I'm telling you now, Gigi, when white folks see this in corporate America, everybody gets fired.
I don't know. I hear you, but I don't know. I mean, the world is still homophobic, and Claudia can easily twist it as gay men are hard to work with.
No, she can't in this situation. She cannot, because
I think so. Hold on, Lady A. Wait. I think she can. And she already started to. The messages with Tasha K. And Tasha K and Claudia, they had a goddamn conversation about gay men. Yes. And they both understood. And they didn't tell us what the fuck they really was saying. Because Claudia said, bitch, on that phone conversation, you said a lot of shit too, but I won't go there. And Tasha K didn't tell us everything she didn't say it either. So they both had a bitch, I see us moment against these gay men.
Okay, I see what you're saying, right? And you're correct.
So however, they can really take that and take it any way they want to. And people gonna jump on board. People already feel a certain way.
And I've kind of already touched on that.
She can twist it. if she wanted to.
She could. And I've already jumped on that.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But we do have receipts. She said that they always making her cry. They always screaming at her. They always yelling at her, and they're jealous of her.
Oh, right. And I do see that. You're 100%. And I that goes to my first point about Claudia being by herself. And it's just, and it's all LGBT.
Right. I didn't hear Funky Dineva say Claudia was yelling at him, but we do know Funky Dineva said it was a lot of back thing in a back screen that was doing a lot of, she picks with people and she does stuff sneaky behind the scenes.
Which then shows my other point about Claudia, that she does
feels the same way
style in corporate America.
When Al and Funky, they get enough of the fucking poking the bear, then that's when they go off. And then that's when
she can cry.
That's when Tasha K says she throws the rocks and hide her hand. That's that whole thing. Hold on, lady. I'm sorry. Hold on, lady. Sorry to cut you off. I do got another caller. Call him from 484. You're live on the air.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
You hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes. I'm gonna make it quick. I know you got a bunch of people, but I don't know. I'm just glad that she's finally getting exposed. Like, it's. She does this a lot. She uses that woman thing and tries to hide behind it. And that last caller is a prime example of how she manipulates the women to be on her side. She's very good at hiding her hand, but she's finally getting caught up in it. It's like, I don't know. It's weird because for months now, she'll do little things and have little comments, little slick things she says. She's smiling while they're going back and forth. You can see what she was trying to do this whole time. If you pay attention,
I think that she messed up with Tasha K. Tasha K is not on her side. And I saw Voodoo live earlier, and Voodoo pointed out that Claudia Jordan, I guess some of her Claudia's ways, or she ain't a black woman. So it's looking kind of bad because I don't think the black woman group is going to jump on Claudia train. From Tasha K and Voodoo, they ain't jumping on Claudia train.
I hear you.
And Funky Dineva, he has a huge woman following, and they not jumping either. So we'll just have to see. Hold on, okay? Calling from 901. You're live on the air. 901. Woman following.
Hello.
Yes. How you doing?
Hey.
Good.
I'm doing fine.
Talk to me.
I'm glad I found you. So I wanted to say this. First of all, a lot of women, now I'm not going to say Claudia isn't messy, but however, Claudia has made a lot of colorism comments. Y'all know Claudia's mother is white. Her dad, I think he's black and Italian or something like that. So a lot of people got a lot of smoke for Claudia. But however, in this situation with Armon, Claudia fact-checked everything Armon said. He wanted to get the show canceled. He was talking behind both of their backs. So for everybody to be like, Armon so wrong, why is Armon wrong? Y'all need to go to the GOAT that started all this drama, which is Al and Claudia, a woman. Of course she has feelings. If she feel like somebody is yelling at her or make her feel like she less than, y'all will feel the same way too if y'all women. So I don't understand why people don't get what's going on. It's not Armon, it's Al.
Well, nobody blame Armon.
A lot of people in the comments saying like
not
Armon
over here. I have not seen over here. Everybody says it's Claudia. But nobody blames Armon over here. Maybe that's another chat, but not over here.
Well, I was just looking at like everybody's channels and Instagram.
Yeah, but everybody's channels is not over here. Every channel is a different community. You understand? If you go to one channel, it's going to be a whole different people mindset. That's a different community. So over here, it's not a lot of we blaming our mind. We're not looking at our mind as, oh my God, you're the bad person. I think most people realize that our mind, he just wants to be successful. He looks up to Claudia as a mentor, lead me the right direction. And people just feel that Claudia been in the game for a long time and she manipulated him and she had him do his bidding just like she had Flame do against Funky. So over here, we're not blaming Armon.
No. I wasn't saying over here you guys blaming him. I was just speaking like overall, like just what's going on, period. And I just called in to give my
Now,
piece.
Purple Soul said
feel
Armon is grown. Yes, he is grown. However, people can manipulate grown people. Y'all act like y'all can the government wait, hold up. Can a government manipulate y'all? Hell yeah. The government can manipulate my ass all day. Okay. Some people say the government manipulating y'all on Section 8 and that goddamn food stamps. They got y'all hooked. Okay. I mean, you can wait, hold up, 901. Hold up, 911. Okay. You can also, did y'all watch that show on Netflix, Dancing for the Devil, TikTok Dancing for the Devil? If you saw that, press 3. Now they was grown and they are mind control. You can be, grown people can be victims too of mind control, of manipulation, shit. Some of y'all are in goddamn relationships and your man manipulating your ass and playing your ass. So let's not act like, oh, you're grown. So shit, we're not gonna do that. All right. Well, okay. Well, yes. Vanessa said yes, but Armon is saying himself that he wasn't manipulated. Okay, well, that is what he's saying, Vanessa. Armon say, hey, he was not manipulated. He did what he did. However, does that change how people feel about it? That doesn't change how people feel about it. Shit. Give it a year or two. Shit. When Armon and Claudia, if they ever fall out, maybe Armon gonna have a different story. Sometimes if you are being manipulated, do you know you're being manipulated in a relationship? Huh? But Armon, he said he's not manipulated, so I can put that out there, okay? Even though people gonna feel differently, he says out his mouth, he's not manipulated. How do we know Claudia didn't tell him to say it? How we know Claudia didn't tell him to say it? She didn't say, okay, now listen, it's time for you to say something because they coming for my ass, okay? Okay, you need to clear my name, goddammit. All right, so I'm just talking. All right, so let's come on here. Calling from 937. You're live on the air. 937. 937. Are you there? All right, maybe they're not there. But if you know what, Vanessa, you need to go watch Dancing for the Devil TikTok. Okay, because that pastor got those grown people brainwashed. Okay. And when you want celebrity, when you want money and you want all that, just like that, Cassidy. Wasn't Cassie manipulated by Diddy? And if I was to walk up to Cassie and say, Cassie, is Diddy manipulating you? She'll probably tell me, no, he's not. I'm here because I want to be here. I'm not comparing Cassie to Diddy. I'm just saying. You understand? I'm just saying. Okay. Hey, Keller, how you doing?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, girl, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay, good. On my way home from work. I just wanted to jump in right quick and say I love all of them separately, but together it's a generational thing, I feel. I always watch the show, and a lot of times Armon and Al, they bump heads generationally. Al is damn near 60. Armon is younger. So some of the responses he would give, Al would be like, boy, get out of here. So he kind of had to correct how he was approaching Armon. And then, too, Armon could do a little bit more reading and research as well. Claudia, when you see her separately on other shows, I feel like she has men issues. When she was on Couples Retreat, I felt sorry for her man.
Sorry to cut you off. I don't watch the show. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, I support the show. I just haven't watched it. I haven't had time. I've been busy. Okay, so you mean to tell me these three people would not be going out just hanging out together? They don't seem like a group of friends.
Al and Armon have hung out together, but on certain
No,
topics.
besides that, could you actually see them really being good Judies? Like this is just a vibe. We all connect. We all will hang out. Like you will want to be a part of that friend group because you're saying one is 60, one is 40, the other one that they just seem like they're in different groups. It seems like how you're saying it. Claudia is with her friend group, Armon is with his friends group, and Al is with his friend group, and they all in different goddamn groups. And they really don't have a lot. And maybe is that what they wanted? 3 different worlds collashing together? I don't know.
I thought Dustin was a better choice than Armon. He was more well versed.
I don't even know who that is.
Fine, intelligent, and a little more well versed than Armon. Armon just gives a very young, zesty approach where he was like, well, Al can't form a thought without his notes because he's older, he's professional, he's been doing this a long time. He wears a lot of hats in the professional world, where Armon just giving you the youthful, you know, keeping it real response a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
So I like all of them, but separately.
Got it. Okay.
All right, that's all I wanted to say.
It ain't seasoning. It's like putting fucked up good seasonings, but then putting up in a spaghetti and it tastes fucked up.
With the Queens with Cocktails. I love their show when it was her and the Black Woman platform.
Uh-huh. Yeah. What happened to that? Why that got canceled?
They canceled that and she went full time with TGIF. They expanded the days to every day. Oh. So yeah, she was working 2 shows on Fox.
Oh, she dissed the girls for the gays.
Right.
Ooh.
And she had Vivica Fox. She had Selena Johnson.
Was she tired of working with the women?
I don't think she was tired of it, but I think she thought the boys was gonna get her more hype, and it's not flowing.
Oh, right. She wanted to be the only girl in the room, honey. Okay.
Yeah.
She got tired of Vivica Fox getting all the shine, honey. She said, "I want to be the only girl in the room."
Yeah, Lisa Ray was on there too. That was a wonderful cast together. Yeah. And it was way more positive. This is then turned into a shit show. I'm sorry. It turned into one of them shows. So that's all I wanted to say. Love y'all.
Love you too, girl. Glad you chimed in, honey. Make sure y'all like, share this video. Okay, we got the phone lines popping. Ooh, calling from 347. I sound like Al, right? Ooh. Ooh. 347, are you there?
Hello.
Hey, how are you, 347? Hello? Okay, 347. I don't know what we're doing. I keep saying hello. I'm gonna come back. 937, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, did I talk to you before or did I just hit you up?
No,
right? Okay, you just called in.
No, you said 937 and my phone messed up.
Go ahead, talk to me.
I've been watching every last one of these people on all their shows since every last one of them started, including you.
Aww.
And I can tell you that you are right about Armon. She need to watch out for him because we done seen him go off. When he don't get his way, he goes off. He sat up there on live and burnt Jason Lee's book, and Jason Lee gave him like an opportunity where he met Kanye and all this other stuff. And then something went down with them two, and he got online while Jason Lee was on live on his show. And I'm going back and forth watching both shows, and I can tell that Jason's people was telling him Armon was going off on him, but Armon went off on him. He went off on Tasha K, and he also went off on T.S. Madison when something didn't go right. Now, Al, he is holding his composure very well, but he's a little messy. But what Armon kind of said, he wasn't lying, but it was just delivered very dirty. And Funky Dineva, I love Funky Dineva. I love Funky Dineva. And Tasha K, she's telling a little bit of the truth, but she adds her little seasoning to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I kind of believe that Claudia sat there and laughed while he tore that man up. And I knew last week something was wrong when they said they was going to the White House. And Al said, "Oh, I'm going too." And she said, "Have fun and meet other people and do such and such." And I was like, "What?" He didn't say, we're going to turn up or anything like that. So that's when I kind of knew something was going on. And then for the past a few days before that, every time her and Al kept cutting each other off, and she kept saying, "Let me talk, please. Let me talk, please." I said, "Oh, something going down." But I never knew. As long as I've been watching this, they have not had these roasts. These roasts started a few weeks ago with Armon's birthday. They was too nice to him. They must not have been watching like we out here watching all of y'all. Because
and have you noticed? Have Jason Lee talked about this?
Jason Lee won't say nothing.
On
Jason
his
Lee
show
won't
on
say
Hollywood.
Nothing. He ain't said nothing because he just like Funky said, he gonna mind the business that pay him. Because what Armon did to Jason Lee, that was wrong. That was wrong.
Oh, shit.
And when he went off on Tasha K, Tasha K, she don't
But
care.
Tasha K can take it. Tasha K can
her.
take it. I think Tasha K is built for that. I don't think everybody else is built for Armon when he comes for you. Jason, I don't think he was probably built for it. I think it probably hurted him. I don't know. I don't know Jason. And so is the others. But honey,
Armon came for Lotto one time. He went off on Lotto before so bad that they kicked him off of Twitter for a few days because he was just going in on Lotto like it was just terrible.
Really, she's so pretty. What can he say about her? But anyway, that's another story.
That's another story. But he went in on her too. But just I know from following each and every last one of y'all that it looks like Claudia had a lot to do with this. And I love Claudia. I'm still going to watch. I want the show to come back on. I don't know if the show is going to work with them anymore because this was a lot. They might need to revamp and go to HR and have some type of meeting, something, because this ain't going to work. It's over with.
Now, if it don't work, do you think Armon will come for Al, or will he come for Claudia, or he would has he grown and he just like, I'm bigger than this now?
He has not grown up.
Oh, okay.
He's already being messy boots on Twitter. You haven't seen him? He's still talking his stuff. He's done started doing his videos back up again because he kind of like backed out of doing his videos. So now he's been getting on for the past couple days, a couple times a day, talking about the girl rappers, just like he was usually doing. So yeah, he's back. He knows I better get back to work, honey, because you don't know what's about to go down.
Girl,
yeah,
I don't know what.
I watch TGIF.
Let me tell you something.
And I felt
do you watch
some shade when there was Cocktails of Queens.
Hey, do you watch Cheryl World? Cheryl
World. Yes, I watch everybody. I would love to do that myself.
Girl, listen, I was over there at Cheryl World. I don't know what Armon did to Cheryl World, but you got her scared as fuck.
Yeah. And
she said, I heard nothing from she said, I don't want no smoke, Armon. She begging his ass, I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, he'll come scared. For you. You just don't care.
Shit, hell yeah. I'll be scared too, goddamn it, hell yeah. Oh my God, but just seeing her and her response is so funny. Her husband don't give a fuck, but she like, please.
Yeah.
I guess he said, wake up, bitch, wake up.
Well, thanks for letting me in on your line tonight.
Her response to that shit was so fucking funny. Oh shit.
Girl, we gonna have to come pick you up off the floor. Don't you pass out
Oh,
laughing
shit,
hard
that-
like that.
That hurt my fucking stomach. Okay.
Well, have a good night.
All right. Bye. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to Cheryl World. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Something hurt. Oh, fuck. 347, are you there? Okay, we back to you again. Okay, 347 202, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Look, this is not my first time getting on, but like this is my first time acknowledging you. The first time I was very nervous. I just want to give you your flowers. I want to say I love watching your show, Miss TG, and I love listening to your commentary. But speaking on this Fox Soul conversation and situation that's going on, I really feel like the stuff that's going on, like with Al, when you do the little ooh thing, when you do that ooh, I feel like them oohs that he was doing was like the ooh of how do you know some information? Like you know something that somebody told you something, like those type of ooh, that ooh, like who told you that type of information? The same type of ooh that like Giselle did when Monique read her and was like, pass a holy whore. And she said, ooh, it was like that same type of ooh, like a stuck ooh.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for letting us know that about the oohs. All right, we're gonna let you go. Calling from 510. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
I had to chime in on my TGIF. To be honest, contrary to what everybody else is talking about, I think this says more about Fox Soul as a network more than the talent. Why would they have a roast that's not screened on a live show? You know? So I hear a lot of commentary talking about it's unprofessional, how deeply Armon went in, but at the same time, it's unprofessional to have a segment like that on a live show. You know, I've been watching TGIF.
Well, who
for a
idea
long
was
time.
it? Who idea was it? I
That's
know
the
it was.
question.
I know it wasn't Al's idea because Al, he don't seem the type to do all that.
Poor Al. Al had it coming though, because when we talk about professionalism, it's like he was given Hayes type of tea when Armon first started. So to answer your question, I'm told Team Armon. Claudia, she always rants and raves about how she's 51 and she looks beautiful. But where's the maturity at? You 51 still playing 20-year-old games. You know, it says a lot about her as a person that wherever she goes, it's chaos and problems. You know? So I'm not a big fan of Claudia. I think she's made this situation bigger than what it is, you know, because she gets validated by the commentary, you know? And it's just unfortunate because the show was good. It was good when Funky was on, and it was also good when Armon was on. I think he was a good addition. I feel like Al got a little tight when Armon decided to do his thing. He's new, young, with good energy. And it's just unfortunate, you know, especially when we talk about Claudia, who's been in the game. And we also talk about Al, that's also been in the entertainment game for years, you know? So I would be excited to see them hash it out live. So since the world got to see them fall out live, I would love for them to come together. And as far as Tasha K, I don't even know why we still talking about somebody that still owed $4 million. Nothing that she comes out of her mouth is credible, you know? So it's unfortunate, but I just wanted to highlight the fact that the roast should have never happened. And on a live show, you would think that before they air the show, those segments and those scripts for the roast portion is vetted. you know? So there's no cohesiveness as far as the network. So obviously the talent is also going to be part of that too, no cohesiveness.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. I'm going to let you go. Calling from 646. You're live on the air.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Well, thanks. I just wanted to say because
the phone is going in and out. It's a lot of static.
Can you hear me better now?
Nope, I can't hear you better. So I gotta let you go. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. 706. I already answered you, right? 706.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, didn't I talk to you or no?
Gigi, we haven't talked tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, girl. My bad.
Yes, and I wanted them to keep it going for you because you were about to fall to the floor earlier. Gigi, when you had all your callers in the content to press 3 from a movie that y'all had watched, I was listening earlier, and I don't even watch that show, but the young guy, Armon, Claudia with her big crook toes from one of them other shows, they used to pick at her toes and pick at her feet. And manipulation does go on in the professional world, especially in the celebrity world. And it's just that he's young, he's standing up for himself. And I am just so glad and so happy that someone is shutting the snakes and the gangsters down in that circle right there. And Claudia needs to be ashamed of herself and sit down somewhere. She's 50-something years old. She's not 29 anymore. And the young folks need to stand up for themselves. And yes, people are still being manipulated, the younger folks, by these celebrities who think that they know it all and have it all. Ask Shirley Strawberry. Her husband manipulated the crap out of her. He made her look like a fool the way he did her. And so manipulation does happen. And as far as Jason Lee, I'm just going to shut up on that one. But I'm glad somebody is making Claudia sit down for a minute. I'm not going to comment on Tasha K, but I love your show.
Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. All right, calling from 904. You're live on the air. Come on, get the likes up, y'all. The likes ain't liking. Yes, 3904. Talk to me.
I'm online?
Yeah. And I hear something in the background.
Okay,
Can you
cool.
turn that thing down?
Yeah, baby, I'm gonna turn you down right quick. Hold on. I just got something to say, okay, about this whole Al situation and everything. I'm not sure where y'all at on topic, but I just tuned in. I seen you was live, and I wanted to say something. And my thing is, okay, I think if you really listen to the read and listen to Armon speak it, if you put Claudia's voice in it, it sounds like Claudia wrote it for him. It sounds like that was the read Claudia wanted to give Al, but didn't want to, because he, like Tasha K was saying, he had too much information. He wasn't there long enough to know any of the ins and outs of what was going on with Al and Funky and Claudia from the beginning, but yet he had it in his roast. Who gave you that information? I think it was Claudia, but I also think Claudia wrote that motherfucker. So what I will say is, we need to everybody need to get down and get to it with Claudia. Okay. Yes,
90
was
seconds.
She made Armon like the guinea pig of it all, because he's too dumb to understand. She used him for all he's good for, which is just gossip. Okay. So that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, I tune into your show almost every night, and I love you, and I will continue to tune in, but that's all I want to say.
All right, thank you. Calling from 646, you're live on the air.
60 seconds.
All right, we're going to try this again. Hopefully you can hear me now.
I can hear you, yep, I can hear you.
All right, cool. This is the first time your channel came up on my algorithm, so this is cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm excited to talk to you. So this is what I want to say. I've been watching Fox Soul since the pandemic, so I'm like really kind of attached to it. So it's kind of sad to see this demise kind of happen over something that I think that honestly, Al was having a bad week from when, if you remember, I don't know if you saw the episode when Lunel was on the show, and she was guest co-hosting earlier this week, and she missed. Well, it was not
10 seconds.
Identified his sexuality, because you know he gets offended when people say that he's gay instead of bisexual, and that's how I feel like it all started, because Lunel.
Well, we already know it all started from in the past, because his co-host, he hates Claudia and Claudia hates him. They've been trying to get each other canceled out. So this is have nothing to do with that. Maybe it irritated him, possibly, but this has a lot. This is more deeper, and it's been going on for a while. Because the last co-host, I don't know how long you've been watching, but do you remember Funky Dineva?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know why he left the show, right? And you know who his issue was with, right? He said his issue is with Claudia, and it was a lot of stuff that he never revealed. And he still have not revealed. And Claudia said that it's some stuff that she hasn't revealed, but we do know that she feel a way about working with gay men. And we know that because she saw the text when she sent it to Tasha K. And we know that Claudia, she's been getting yelled at by gay men, cussed out at by gay men, put under the bus by gay men, and she just tired of working with the gays. Well, they call it the F word, you know, and I guess they were trying to say not all, but some. You know how they try to do it. What?
But how do you feel about Claudia? Like, I mean, I understand that a lot of people feel like she's behind this, like behind the scenes, because she's throwing rocks and hiding her head. However, I feel like when she gives a platform to multiple people, like when she had Cocktails to Queens and then this, it's like, why would she do that just to ruin her own thing, like sabotage her own work? You get what I'm saying?
Why would she do what?
Why would she create these platforms and then try to sabotage it? Like, I don't.
Well,
think
she
that
don't want to
would be her
sabotage
intention.
it. These are her babies. She birthed those babies,
Right.
but she don't want the father. The father is Al. She want to put that nigga on child support, and she don't want him to see the baby. She want to take the baby all by herself, and she don't want Al in the house. Clearly.
Yeah.
And Al don't want her and the baby. Al want the baby for himself. They fighting for full custody. Shit. Can't y'all see that? They are fighting for full custody.
Well, I hope they can figure it out, because it is a good show.
Well, they tried to fake it for y'all. They've been faking it for y'all for months, okay? And eventually it's going to bust to a head.
Yeah.
They've been trying to fake it.
I'm subscribed.
Huh?
I'm subscribed.
Well, thank you. I hope so. Yes, subscribe. Subscribe today. Okay, thank you.
All right.
I'm calling from 404. You're live on the air. Can we get these likes up, y'all? I'm tired of asking. Can y'all please get the likes up? 404, can you hear me? Okay. 404-322. You playing? All right, we could 210, you're live on the air.
Hey.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really wanted to just put my little 2 cents in. I'm saying all the YouTubers are really getting their views up, getting their likes up in regards
everybody
to this
talking
matter.
about this. Girl, tell me what
went
YouTube.
Live, and he said he's upset that everybody's able to make money and he's not able to make money. He wanted to go on Friday, and he said he also wants to go on today. But he made it seem like it was no big deal. It was not about the roast or anything of that sort. It was just basically they were taking a hiatus, period. As far as people going about with Claudia and why would she sabotage herself, I'll say this: it reminds you of a friend. You know, a friend that helps you out in a time of need, and then all of a sudden he or she sees you growing, and basically Fox Soul is loving Al's image. He's always on the red carpet, and maybe she's trying to feel some type of way, like, oh, you need to humble yourself. You wouldn't be where you're at if it wasn't for me. And so,
but
I'm
201,
like
did you get the tea that I told you earlier that Claudia said? She didn't told y'all. I don't know why y'all keep trying to add to it. This is what she said, and I'm putting it on the screen. And shout out to the party crashers, because you know I call my people party crashers, and y'all can be both. Y'all can be funky bunch, and y'all can be party crashers. Y'all can be that and that and that and that. Okay, so here it is.
Right.
She stated recently, within a couple of hours, Al was having side conversations with Armon, trying to get me fired. Now, can you imagine that? Trying to get me fired from my own baby? This is her baby. Can you imagine you're trying to take away a baby from a mother? You know how she's going to react, right? She's going to do some strange things. And then she says, having side conversations with me, trying to get Armon fired. So she said Al was having side conversations with her, trying to get Armon fired. And then me and Armon, we found out we squashed our beef because they were beefing. Why were they beefing? Oh, wow. They were beefing because clearly she said we squashed our beef. So they were beefing. We just didn't know about it, right? Press 8 if Armon and Claudia was beefing. Okay, clearly you see it, honey. I ain't lie.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, well then that changes everything, man. You trying to take my you trying to take my baby, you trying to take my porn.
I'm just saying, we squashed our beef. What is it to squash? Clearly it was beef. Okay. So she says Al been miserable since we made up. And I think when they did make up, they are both gossip people. You know, they talking shit about Al.
Yeah. And he could feel it. He could feel the tension. But I didn't even know it was no beef. I didn't even know.
I wonder, no. I know Al gonna see this. Al gonna feel some type of way about this. Okay. I mean, they are gossip queens. Okay. So, honey.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I'm still seeing Al, though. I just can't see Al being a snake like that. But that's what she wrote.
Well, shit, we don't know because she has a track record because Funky Dineva, and I don't know, you can stay steam Al because the people that she gets in bed with, which is Funky Dineva, has said that, you know, she's not a great person. She's a problem. Tasha K, she got in bed with Tasha K, and Tasha K says that she's a problem as well. So you might be right because of her track record with her friends.
Yeah.
These are people that she decided to get close with, that she confide in. Is everybody lying on you?
Yeah, it got to be something, Claudia. It got to be something.
These are the people you pick. These are the people you allowed to get in your life.
But then why play victim while going live with you? Like, you know, all that. It felt so caring to me. Like she was like in her bed. And,
I don't know, honey. Maybe
yeah.
that's what the aura I give, my energy. I'm just a caring person, You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, Tasha K claims that she is two-faced. And so just Funky Dineva, Al, he has not spoken out. We have not heard Al truth. We haven't heard Al's side. And it seemed like Al, he's a type of man that would take the high road. So I don't think that we will ever hear Al's side of the story. He's a businessman. He's very professional. He got on his
platform. If anything,
he got on his platform today, and you would never know he had issues. Honestly, very professional, and he did what he came there to do. And I liked him with his people of the court. It just felt like it matched with him. They were all, educated. They were talking their talk. And I think that he can do some shit or have an audience like the lead attorney, because he have attorneys over there. And the lead attorney, he's big on YouTube. And it's a lot of educated men on YouTube that do really well. And you don't have to be messy and gossip to succeed on YouTube. So I think Al should be more professional and get into that type of area and leave the messy shit alone.
Yeah, he's too sensitive for that. He don't like people not liking him, the celebrities not liking him, and he
Well,
try
not
to
just
take
too
the high road when
sensitive. I
commenting.
think they're all sensitive. I mean, if Claudia is crying behind what Funky Dineva said, that's sensitive. I mean, messy gossip people, I think all of them are sensitive. That's why they all fighting amongst each other, right? Because it's sensitive, it hits a nerve, and they want to lash out. That's sensitive. They're not able to control themselves and just look past it. I think he's just not with the mess. He has low tolerance. I think he have higher standards. I think he has boundaries that you would not cross. So he needs to be in that type of area that he can succeed, and it helps him with his mental health. Ask any of these messy ass bloggers. They'll tell you their mental health ain't right. Shit, they got to worry about people dragging them every goddamn day. Shit. That ain't normal to have to go through that shit, to look at people dragging you and talk about you, and you constantly got to go beef. That shit ain't good. That ain't normal. That ain't good for your mental health.
Yeah, that's chaotic. Yeah.
Right.
I feel you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you tapping in on this, because I really like TGI, the Fox Soul. So yeah, I'm a soulmate. So I hope everything just works itself out.
But I think also Funky Dineva, he also let you know he's not for the mess, you know, and I think maybe he was.
That's why I don't think he went live tonight. I don't think that's why he knew the comments was gonna be filled with the mess.
I think that in his past he was, but I think he has a transition where he's older now. You know, when you get to a certain age, bitch, it's time to grow the fuck up. We can't be acting the same in the fucking 20s. Come on now. Come on now. It's time to grow the fuck
Armon is
up.
a good age. I think Armon 37, 36. He should be, you know, a little mature about the situation.
Yeah, but I'm just saying for Funky Dineva, I'm saying by his transition with being more mature, not doing the crazy stuff that he used to do. He doesn't do that anymore. He has grown.
That's true. That is true.
You know?
Yeah. You're right. And he's taking his platform more serious.
Yeah. And he know his worth now. He didn't know his value when he was over there with them.
Totally agree.
Yeah,
agree.
he got a interview coming out with I forgot a singer. I believe Nikki Gilbert or something. So I look forward to seeing that
podcast.
Yeah, and it's 3 YouTubers that I think is very professional, and to me, they're never no mess, and I always put their name up in the lights. And that's Make It Make Sense, Kempire, and Tisa Tales. I never see them in no goddamn drama. Do you even know who those people are? They done hung up. I hope they ain't up. 404, you're live on the air. All right, 404. All right. All right, you guys. Well, let me know. Did you guys enjoy my live? If you did, press 3. Make sure you guys have subscribed here at the Messy Sweet Spot. Get the likes up, and I'm out. All right. Love y'all. DJ, where you at? Where you at, DJ?